Racing. Miss Pompeii and Breakfast Run from deep draws will take their medicine, drop into the back of the field. Goodness gracious me, waste no time. Rahaba presses back at the George at the outside. Is racy and goes up into second, just ahead of Rahaba. Then came Winter's Dragon, who locks in fourth place, just ahead of on the outside Kenia's Princess. Then came Sweet Summer Love in the pink colours back against the rail. Swiatek and Louis Star are the next two. After them we find Miraculous, trapped out a little bit deep in the blue sleeves and the green cap. Then comes Breakfast Run. After them we find Spin My Angel Spin, must be racing about 10 lengths off the leader. Further back then we find Miss Pompeii, one of the back markers, with one hell of a party, and they take the angle for home. They got around 500 metres left to run. Goodness gracious me, brought them into the home straight as the leader over. Back at the George in second, Rahaba, Blue Sleeves and Cap is third. Then Winter's Dragon, further back to Sweet Summer Love. Miraculous towards the outside and Swiatek, they moving together, but they still got 6 or 7 lengths to make up 250 out. The leader is Goodness Gracious Me. Back at the George, Rahaba, Miraculous, still got 3 lengths to make up, bridging that gap. Swiatek's a huge runner as well. She's coming good, Swiatek, with Miraculous up the outside. All change. Swiatek won it. Swiatek gets the win over Miraculous. Rahaba, Goodness Gracious Me in behind for Mana Money. So the winner is 2 off the left-hand side. Doesn't end up in that lane. The runner-up is extreme left. Swiatek is looking to follow horses, ends up on the inside of Goodness Gracious Me, switches in under Craig Bantam, and she's come good with Miraculous gaining ground the whole way down the left-hand side, but she's missed by a head. And number 4, Swiatek, is the winner of race number 1. Today's card at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. Bipot starts in the second race, that is due off at 1:45.
Well, there's going to be a first timer that comes home in the first race. Swiatek, pretty much friendless in the market, but finds a great finish under Craig Bantam. You always seem to have a bit of horse under you, but when you asked the horse to quicken up, the response was pretty quick.
Yes, Mr. No, she actually accelerated very good underneath me. I just tried to get a balance, and when I came through the field, she was actually just gaining momentum on them, and she actually won a good race.
You seem to be really lucky in these colours.
Yes, I'm very fortunate to ride another winner for Mr. Brand, and well done to the whole Justin Snake team. And she is a nice filly. We always thought she's gonna go a little bit further, but this was actually a nice surprise from her, and she's pretty similar to her brother. So I'm just hoping there's more to come from her.
I think she's beaten quite a nice type here, so I think you'll have fun with her. Well done.
Yes, thank you. This was a nice field, and I hope she will progress from here. And well done to the whole Justin Snake team, and well done to Mr. Brand for his continued support, and thank you.
Awesome. Well done, Craig Bantam. He gets the job done. We're going to have a chat with Justin Snaith, who is probably also a little bit surprised that this filly's come through and won, but she's won it quite nicely.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's ideal for punters, to be honest. Obviously, we all know there's no gallops, and a filly like this, you probably would have come and brought her for a gallop, and you can figure out, okay, well, actually, there's an engine in here. So she's literally been on the grass once in her life, and it was a half okay gallop, and that was 2 months ago. So where this filly found that from? But interestingly, she's Rule of Thumb's sister, and you know how gutsy he is. So obviously, it's come from somewhere, and yeah, as I said, it's a bigger surprise for us. Because if you knew what we saw at home, she's unconscious. She doesn't do any, like, she's just so easygoing. She never shows anything. And Craig always rides Andrew's horses really well. For Andrew, not too many of my other clients, so it's quite funny, but Andrew, he's so lucky with Andrew. It's great, and thanks for Andrew for allowing Craig the opportunity. I mean, it says something about, you know, that you're willing to give somebody a chance. And I think the purchasing of the horse, Andrew should say more about it, because I think it's amazing. I did say to Andrew, we were on a chat group, and I said, I've never seen a good horse with a sportsman's name or sportswoman's name. And then I said, sorry, Andrew, but I might have to take those words back now. So well done to him, because it's actually our favorite woman tennis player. So
well, she's number 1 in the world. She should be. But how did you look at this horse in the ring? Still a little bit wintry as well, so there still could be quite a bit to come.
when she walked past me in the parade ring, I just saw this apple bum on her, and I went, oh, wow.
Not like a Pomodoro.
No, it was just it was showing something. So maybe our next horse, after a paddle sportsman like yourself, we can name the horse Grant. Maybe
Just get a big bellied one, he'd be fine.
William Longsword, yeah.
Excellent, thanks, Justin. Let's have a chat to Andrew Brand, who's been really lucky with Craig Bantam, and he keeps him on some of his horses because Craig's been brilliant with Rule of Thumb, and he looks like he's found another one of the family to ride.
Yeah, it's great when there's a little bit of a legacy story there, and yeah, I bought the horse purely because of the dam. You know, Rule of Thumb had already won, I think, by the time I bought this one as a weanling, and yeah, it's just great. Craig seems to just sort of turn into Richard a little bit when he gets on in my colours.
Massive investment that you had to put your money down. How much did you pay?
It was a huge outlay, 20,000 Rand at the mare and weanling sale, but well done to John and Klaverflay. You know, I love that mare clearly, and yeah, I was very fortunate to get her at that price, I thought, and yeah, Beaumont, Anton looked after her until she was ready to go in, and Justin's just done what he needed to do, so, but nobody's more surprised than I am.
But a nice surprise.
A very, very nice surprise, thank you.
Andrew, brilliant. Well done.
Thanks, Grant. Appreciate it.
Excellent stuff. Well done to Team Snaith. Well done to Andrew Brand, to Craig Bantam, who certainly gets the best out of the Andrew Brand runners. And it's going to be a bit of an upset result for the first. Let's hope we get some normality coming forward in race number 2.